The CEO's hand struck the elderly janitor's face without warning. The entire office froze. His voice, cold and cruel, cut through the shock. "Know your place." But no one knew that the man he humiliated once saved the very country that built this company. And by tomorrow morning, the CEO would lose everything. The slap landed harder than anyone expected. It echoed across rows of glowing screens and shocked hearts. The CEO stood tall in his expensive suit, breathing with arrogance. His words dripped with superiority as he stared down at the elderly man in a blue uniform. The janitor held a mop, but his dignity stood taller than any skyscraper outside. Every eye in the room turned toward the injustice. Fear kept them silent. Power kept their leader bold. The janitor did not speak. He simply raised a hand to his cheek, not out of pain, but to remind himself restraint is strength. His calm presence made the moment even more disturbing. His name was Samuel Carter. Most saw him as a man who emptied trash cans and polished floors. None saw the medals hidden in a box at home, or the scars on his back earned in a desert far away. Those scars told a story of courage, of brothers he never forgot, and of a promise he made long ago to serve with honor even when no one was watching. Samuel once protected a nation. Now he protected his soul from those who tried to break it. The CEO, Victor Lang, strutted away with a smirk. He believed power came from titles, money, and a building with his name. He never imagined it could come from quiet sacrifice. Around Samuel, co-workers stood frozen. Some looked away in shame. Some stared as if begging him to fight back. But Samuel believed in a simple truth. Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you show. Later that evening, as the office lights dimmed and screens shut down, Samuel continued his work. He moved slowly but with pride. Each step whispered a reminder that he had survived worse than insults. He had survived battles where the cost of failure was life itself. In a corner office, Victor celebrated a victory he thought was already his. Tomorrow, he was certain, the company would win a massive $300 million government contract. He bragged loudly about how success belonged only to the strong, those willing to put others beneath their feet. He did not know that the decision-maker for that contract was arriving. Early in the morning, he also did not know that Samuel Carter once served as a mentor and commander to that very decision-maker. When morning came, tension filled the building. Employees looked at Samuel with newfound concern. But he walked the halls with the same calm strength as always. A convoy of government officials arrived. They entered with purpose, and then the moment Victor could never imagine arrived. The lead official, a respected figure with medals on his chest, noticed Samuel. His stern face melted into surprise, then into deep respect. He walked straight to Samuel, not the CEO, and saluted. The office gasped. Victor's confidence cracked. The official's voice carried weight that no money could buy. "This man is a hero. He taught me honor. Without him, I would not be here today." Victor's face drained of color. In a few quiet moments, the company's future crumbled. The official announced the truth. Their contract was canceled. A firm that cannot respect people does not deserve great responsibility. Victor tried to defend himself, but his voice sounded small now. His power shrank in the face of a man who never needed to shout. Samuel simply looked at him with calm eyes and spoke once. "Power means nothing if you can't respect the people who help you stand." The entire room stood silent, not out of fear, but out of admiration for the quiet hero they had overlooked. Samuel picked up his mop again. No celebration, no revenge, just dignity. Because some victories do not need applause. They only need truth. Silent strength always rises. Respect everyone because you never know who they really are. Tell us where you're watching from and share your thoughts below. If you want more stories of everyday heroes, subscribe and be part of our growing family.